Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sarah, otherwise known as Sarah Says Hi here on YouTube. And for the last 90 days, I have been doing keto and alternate day fasting. To find out my final weigh-in and how much I've lost overall, stay tuned. So I made it. I made it to 90 days of keto and alternate day fasting. Oh man, oh man. I am going to try to keep this brief. For those of you that are just clicking on the video and are like, just freaking tell us how much you have lost in the last 90 days. Okay, I will appease you and I will show you the photos too. Okay, so for this last week, I did lose 1.4 pounds. In my last video, I had gained 0.8 pounds. The week before that, I had lost 0.8 pounds. So basically, as of last week's weigh-in, I was right back to where I was 2 weeks ago. So now I'm officially 177 pounds. I really wanted to hit 176. That is the goal right now. I have not seen 176 since 2011, guys. So that is a long time ago, and I really wanted to see that number so bad on the scale. I'll still take the 1.4 pound loss because at least that's progress. And to be fair, this is only after 2 fasting days this week. So my last weigh-in was on Saturday. Today is Thursday when I'm doing this recording and did my official weigh-in because it was a Thursday when I had originally started my 90 days. So I have lost 25 pounds in 90 days. Roll the photos. This is amazing to me. I really can see the biggest difference in that belly flap. It's still hard for me to tell the difference like on the frontal plane view, but when I'm on the side profile there, you can definitely see that belly flap has protruded quite a bit. It's not hanging over my belly button quite as much as it was when I started this. I feel so good, guys. I really do feel so good. It was not an easy journey. I had my days where I definitely struggled and I felt hunger pangs and I wanted to give up and I just wanted to break my fast early and eat. I managed to do 2 vacation trips to the beach with my son during that time. So that was like the last week of July and the first week of August. And I managed to lose weight then. I was a little bit more active when we were on vacation. We did a lot of hiking, we did a lot of walking, but I kept to my diet as well as I could, except for like usually the last day of vacation, I allowed myself to have a bread bowl with clam chowder. On both vacations, I've had an emotional eating weekend, which I shared about in my last video. If you click right here, you can see my last video. And I ate ice cream. I cheated, and keto and alternate day fasting is very forgiving. It's very easy with the extended fast to get right back into ketosis even after a day of cheating. Because you have such a high calorie deficit from the 3 days of fasting, I found that I did not really need to count calories. I did because I'm just curious to see how much I was eating, even though my main focus was just to count my carbohydrates. I still, just out of curiosity, I still wanted to know my macros and my calorie counts. And I would say that my calories range anywhere from 1,700 to like 2,200 calories. But really, like, I don't think counting calories is so necessary when you're doing alternate day fasting. And I basically ate as I felt hunger. If I felt like I still needed something more, then I would eat. If I woke up just starving, then I would make myself a big breakfast, I wouldn't call it intuitive eating because I don't really like intuitive eating because I think it's hard for people to understand intuitive eating. Unless your hormones are all regulated and perfect, intuitive eating is just difficult. But I've said in previous videos before that calories count. Calories matter. But with keto and alternate day fasting, for sure, they do not. I did just order the obesity code by Dr. Jason Fung, and I know that he stands by that calorie counting is unnecessary. There's a lot of people that feel that counting calories is unnecessary. You still have those, keto gains and people are building muscle and stuff. Yeah, they want to know how many calories are in, count how many calories are out. With fasting, I think it's a lot more forgiving. Do I recommend fasting for everybody? I'm going to say if you're a woman like 40 and over, or even if you're not quite 40 yet and you've been struggling with keto, yes, I'm going to recommend that you look into fasting. Maybe not exactly the 36 to 40 hour fast that I was doing. I started off doing 3 36-hour fast a week with about a 10-hour eating window. And I did that for the first couple of weeks. I would say the first 2 weeks, I stuck to like 36 hours. And then the last month or so, it's turned into more closer to the 40, 42 range of fasting. And it just happened to be that way because that's just the way my schedule was. Some days I would start my fast sooner, like maybe 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the evening. And that would mean that I would have to break my fast 2 mornings later at like 4:30 or 5 in the morning while I'm sleeping. I don't care about that. So those days I would end up getting closer to like the 42-hour mark. I would definitely say if you are having trouble with keto, and maybe you've tried intermittent fasting, the 16-8 or the 24, even OMAD, and you're finding that you're not getting good results, then I would definitely recommend that you check out Dr. Mindy Pelz, her channel on YouTube, and I will link her down below. I've gotten a lot of my fasting information from her YouTube channel. I look up to her because I consider her to know her research and what she's talking about, so I respect her opinion. She really is an advocate for fasting. Definitely the ketogenic diet, but fasting as well, especially for women that are menopausal, perimenopausal, and women that are postmenopausal, because definitely it's the postmenopausal women that find they struggle the most trying to lose weight. So fasting can definitely help with that. When I was eating, like I said, I wasn't really counting calories. I was just watching the carbs. For the most part, I stuck to keto, but I kind of lean more towards keto carnivore because I wasn't really eating a lot of fruits or vegetables. Actually, none. Like I just don't eat fruits or vegetables. I've explained it before, but basically it's because I started experiencing irritable bowel syndrome, gas. So that's the reason why I started keto actually like 14 months ago, because I was having GI issues whenever I ate fruits and vegetables, and going keto and then keto carnivore, ketovore, that kind of just like nipped it in the bud. So I didn't have any more GI issues. The only time I have GI issues now is when I eat keto products that have chicory root fiber or maltitol. I just don't tolerate maltitol at all. Did I work out? So as you've seen, I think I've worked out maybe 3 times during that 90 days, like at home workouts. And then if you count when I went on my vacation, I was walking and a lot more active during those 2 weeks there. But for the most part, I would say no, that I wasn't really working out. I think because of the way that the fasting worked for me, I have managed to keep some muscle. I do feel like I lost a lot of muscle in my booty, but I do feel like I've maintained most of my muscle and just targeted the fat loss. So that is this week's update. That is the end of my keto and alternate day fasting. I will be talking about my new plan in the next video, so keep a lookout for that. It's going to be kind of a long video, I think, just explaining the plan that I'm doing. And I'm scared. I'm really scared about what I'm about to embark here. But anyhow, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And when you do, don't forget to hit that little bell icon, and that'll notify you every time that I've uploaded a new video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.